Rolex, usually a byword for splashing out, is seeing a surprising twist in the story. Some of the hottest models that used to fly off shelves are now sticking around a bit longer, not pulling in the sky-high premiums they used to. Even the big leagues of watchmaking, including giants like Rolex, PCH, and Audemars Piguet, are experiencing a dip, with their stunners stooping to near two-year lows. It seems like it's a bit of a problem in an industry where demand usually outstrips supply. Now, we're diving into this shift here at Opulent Oasis. We'll spotlight the Rolex models that are now playing a bit closer to their retail value, a sweet spot for collectors and casual enthusiasts alike who might want to snag a piece of luxury without the full blow to the wallet. We're peeling back the layers on what's driving these prices down and what this could spell for the future of collecting these iconic watches. If you haven't joined our channel yet, consider this your laid-back invitation to stay on top of these luxury market trends. Subscribe and keep up with us as we follow where this surprising trend is headed next. According to the Bloomberg Subdial Watch Index, a sort of pulse check on the 50 most traded pre-owned luxury watches, the market's been cooling off. There's been a near 18% drop in prices over the last year and an 11% slide over the past two. Remember the post-pandemic spending spree in early 2022? Looks like the market's finally catching its breath after that rush. Now it seems like there are too many watches out there chasing too few wrists. Today, finding a Rolex for between $6,000 and $10,000 almost feels like a steal. That's a bit easier on the wallet, especially compared to the likes of PCH, where getting in starts at a steep $22,000. But let's dial it back to Rolex and dig into 5 models currently selling for a song compared to their showroom tags. Ready to dive into these deals? Let's roll. Number 1. Rolex Explorer. 36, reference 124273. The Rolex Explorer 36 reference 124273, also known as the two-tone Explorer 36, merges classic style with a dash of modern flair. While we might not be completely sold on the steel and gold combo, it definitely has its fans. Introduced in 2021, this version of the Explorer was the first to feature a mix that hadn't been seen before in this model. The watch sports a 36mm case, 11.5mm thick, stretching 45.5mm in length with a 20mm lug width. True to its roots, it boasts a clean black dial marked with the iconic 3, 6, and 9 numerals. It's all tied together with an oyster bracelet in steel, jazzed up with polished yellow-gold center links. Under the hood, it runs on Rolex's caliber 3230, an automatic movement with a hearty 70-hour power reserve. While the retail price sits at $14,500, savvy shoppers can find pre-owned models hovering around $9,500 and new ones just north of $10,000, prices that don't make your wallet wave a white flag. Number 2. Rolex GMT Master 2, reference 126715 CHNR. Moving on to the Rolex GMT Master 2 reference 126715 CHNR, affectionately dubbed the Root Beer for its distinctive brown and black bezel, this watch is a treasure trove of luxury and utility. Released in 2018, it was the first Rolex GMT Master to boast an oyster case. The timepiece flaunts a 40mm rose gold case that's 12.3mm thick, with a total length of 48mm and a lug width of 20mm. Its bezel is a modern twist on the classic, sporting a ceramic insert split between black and brown, nodding to the original brown and gold root beer design from yesteryears. This watch comes with a brushed oyster bracelet that includes polished center links and a finely made clasp. The dial features rose gold markers and hands, along with a matching GMT hand, all ticking courtesy of Rolex's caliber 3285. This up-to-date automatic GMT movement keeps things running smoothly with a 70-hour power reserve and 28,800 vibrations per hour. Once a beacon for premiums, these beauties are now spotted in the wild, with pre-owned tags ranging from $115,000 to $117,000, making them a bit more attainable for gold GMT seekers. Before we go further, why not become part of the Opulent Oasis tribe? Subscribe and get the latest content first. Let's dive back in. Number 3. Rolex Day Date Reference 22823. Let's shift gears to the Rolex Day Date Reference 22823, the 40mm day date in white gold. Sure, the 36mm yellow gold day date is a classic, but there's something about the understated elegance of the 40mm white gold model that catches the eye. It's available with a variety of dial colors, but the green and blue options really pop. For those keeping score, this watch boasts a 40mm white gold case, is 12mm thick, stretches to 47.4mm long, and has a lug spacing of 21mm. It's paired with the iconic President bracelet, enhancing its polished look. Price-wise, you can snag a pre-owned blue dial model starting around $45,000, which is a steal compared to its $52,000 retail price. Number 4. Rolex Submariner Date. Moving on to the Rolex Submariner Date. This piece, it's a statement. Known for its durability, water resistance, and timeless charm, the Submariner Date has adorned many a wrist. For some, the two-tone version hits the spot, but let's not overlook the white gold Submariner Date reference 126619 with its black dial and blue bezel. This combo is nothing short of mesmerizing, and in white gold it elevates the whole look to something you could wear to a board meeting or on a boat. This stunner replaced the reference 116619 Smurf in 2020 and stepped up the game. It measures 41mm wide, 12.3mm thick, and 48.2mm lug to lug, with a lug width of 21mm. Inside, it ticks with the reliable Rolex caliber 3235. The polished center link of its white gold oyster bracelet really makes the bracelet pop against the brushed outer links. The Submariner Date has seen a shift in the market, and you might find one now without having to part with quite as much cash. The retail is around $50,000, but keep your eyes peeled in the pre-owned and grey markets where prices start at about $30,000 and $35,000 respectively. Number 5. Rolex Yacht Master 42, reference 226659. If you appreciate overlooked elegance, the Rolex Yacht Master 42 reference 226659 on an Oysterflex bracelet is worth a look. This model epitomizes what's often called stealth wealth, luxury that speaks softly but carries a big impression. Within the Yacht Master series, the versions with Oysterflex bracelets really stand out. They offer a harmonious mix of a luxurious metal case with a sporty black rubber bracelet, achieving a sophisticated yet functional aesthetic. This particular 42mm white gold variant, along with its 40mm rose gold and the new 42mm yellow gold siblings, has a distinct, refined style. The case measures exactly 42mm across, with a lug spacing of 21.1mm, and features the dependable Rolex caliber 3235, similar to the one in the Explorer. The matte black bezel with shiny numerals paired with the sleek black Oysterflex bracelet provides a compelling visual contrast. We especially appreciate the oversized white gold markers on the dial, which add a refined touch to the substantial size of the watch. While Rolex watches are renowned for retaining their value, this particular model has been available at or below its retail price in some markets recently. It typically retails for around $38,000, but alert shoppers might find pre-owned pieces starting at approximately $28,000 and new ones around $30,000. On the other hand, the market trends can change quickly, and what's a bargain today might not be tomorrow. When looking for that perfect Rolex, the best buy is one that you'll love wearing, not just one that might appreciate in value. After all, a watch is for telling time, not just for investments. Now that we're at the end, we're really curious about what you think of the top Rolex models that have dipped below their retail prices. If you enjoyed the video, let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that follow button for more content. After all, you wouldn't want to miss out on more watch talk, right? Thanks for watching Opulent Oasis, and we can't wait to have you back for our next video. Join us, it's more fun with you here.